Men, gather round. Young Lion King here. And today I tell a tale of beginning, a tale of glory. Guys, Young Lion King here. And I know that I'm not what you were expecting, especially with OG Silverback. How could you two ever meet? It was over a girl. It was over a girl. I worked at a retailer for years, almost 10 years of my life, from 20 to 30. It's a cool job. Met a lot of people. Got in a lot of trouble. So one day, this one particular, we'll call her Jane. One time, Jane came to my store and she was over the money, like the accountant. And when I saw her, man, she was so different than what I was used to. I've grown up in this area. It's a really small area in comparison to LA or Sacramento, you know what I mean? Any of the bigger cities, but it was small. Anyways, I told her that I liked her. Now, before that, you know, I don't really remember how we started talking, and it wasn't even talking like that. It was more kind of just like I would give her rides, and I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like sometimes when you meet people, they just kind of have things kind of just happen. And when you ask, oh, how'd you meet? Or, it's hard to recollect because it just feels like it's always been. So, anyways, so what ended up happening was she had it, in my eyes, made an advance to this like other guy. She knew how I felt, but I was a nice guy. So at the time, OG Silverback worked at the same place, just temporary. It's in between jobs. Very short stint. Very short. I think he only worked for like a few months. And so what ended up happening was, and it was funny because everybody had a uniform, but he never wore the uniform. He just wore those shirts like, those fighters wear that say like affliction and like conviction, shit like that. And I could just tell. I could tell that he bought at least body belt. And I wanted to impress the woman because in my head I thought that, you know, if only I was more confident. I used to say it was because I thought that women were more attractive. They were attracted to men, how men are attracted to women. That is to say, they like the aesthetics, and that is true, but they love to say that it's more than that. So I'll just say for me, it was for more confidence because I felt like I was like getting rid of my window, which it wasn't true. Like all of this wasn't true. This was just in my head. It's so funny when you like somebody, man. Like you're just like everything they do, it's like against you or for you. She was bad, you guys. She was bad. bad. She was like 5'7", thick. Like, I'm telling you, man, she had a fat ass, like a fat ass, and thick legs, great breasts, like C's, pretty face, pretty face. And she was an extrovert, but she was very private too. So after work, man, don't call her, don't do anything. You know what I mean? I've been over her house a few times. Nothing happened, unfortunately. But it was only because, I wanted to do it the right way, the traditional way. The courting, the dating, the marriage, the kids, da 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 da. But she was actually like 15 years my senior. But she was bad, man. She was so bad, so bad. So anyways, so then I went to the back and I saw OG Silverback. And I walked up to him and I said, "Do you train like bodybuilding?" And he's like, "Yeah." And going right, just real quick, right back. The reason why I even knew to approach him really was because I remember we were pulling pallets out of the truck, and I took the pallet and I'm trying to pull it. Now, mind you, I'm like 140 pounds. All right. So I'm trying to pull this pallet of bullshit. And I guess I had this look on my face like I was struggling. So OG said, "Come on, man, you got it." First time he ever spoke to me. "Come on, man, you got it." And then I heard him, and then I got it. So then I approached him, and then he's like, "Okay, yeah, just meet me at the gym at X, like 5 o'clock." It's like, "Okay, cool." So I went over there, and we didn't even work out. We didn't even work out. We just sat on the table, and he asked me, "Why do I want to work out?" I told him, I didn't tell him about Jane. I just said that, I want to look good. I want to be more confident. I want to fit my clothes, etc., etc. And then so he ended up training me. I got some muscles. And then it even got to the point where was moving back home and she wanted me to go with her. Yeah. She wanted me to go with her. Well, Lion King, why are you still here? Well, because, I was very attracted to this woman. I had one-itis, as those pill dudes talk about. And so, um, when she asked me to go, she told me not to tell anybody. But as soon as I went home, well, not my home, but I went to my brother's girlfriend's place, and my two brothers were there, and I spilled the beans. I said, "Guys, guess what, man? Jane, she asked me to go to Fresno with her, but you can't say anything." They did. They told my mama and my daddy. And then that isn't even the reason I told her that my family knew. I know I'm a fucking dumbass. But it's funny, like, even though that's a tale of what the hell were you doing, after that, I just started training with OG. It started off bodybuilding, but then it became signing up. I ended up taking judo, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, started reading books, started stretching, started eating. It's just crazy how life works out. And I ended up on YouTube, all for this woman. I just wanted to work out, but I don't know, OG just decided to do above and beyond. But it ain't over yet. Like I said, these are going to be progress videos. And so at the end of the week, I do my mandatories in front of this camera. And I take my weight. And yeah, this is not about me at all. If it was up to me, I'd just be in bed smoking and playing video games. But when you start, it itches at you. So even though you're not working out, you should. It doesn't come up because some hot chick comes around and you want to impress her. It comes because that's what you want to do. Like it's like a conviction. And I know it's tough. And so if I can do it, anybody can do it. That's crazy. And I can't even say that. I hate it when people said that. Make sure to drop a comment below. And a like if you want. No pressure. Be nice. It's free. Until next time. Young Lion King out.